The site that I'm standing on is approximately 20 acres. It is an old borrow pit. In the 1970s, this site was excavated where all the topsoil was taken out down to bedrock and used to fill some of the roads that are built in the area and some of the housing developments that were constructed. Hello, I'm David Jackson. I'm the Executive Director of the Bayshore Gateway Triangle Redevelopment Agency. It is located just southeast of the city of Naples in Collier County. This site was purchased in 2006 by the Redevelopment Agency at the urging of the citizens in the local area. They wanted the site that no developer wanted to work with to be turned into a higher and better use. They also knew that they had a community need, and that need was for some type of economic development, and they also wanted some cultural facilities and cultural activities, a place that the community can gather. So the Redevelopment Agency in 2008 contracted with Pizzuti Solutions LLC out of Ohio, and they brought together a team of professionals to look at the site to rezone it from mobile home and some low impact commercial to a very nice mixed use center with a cultural village and also a cultural performing center, and also some office buildings that would help the community bolster and grow effectively. This site that I'm standing on is about 5.5 acres of land. It backs up to about 5, maybe 6 acres of water body, and that was from the old borrow pit. This site is one of 3 components for the entire redevelopment of this site. This first component is approximately 35,000 square feet of commercial and retail space with 40 residential units on the second story. And those buildings will be mixed around community center activities and a little bit of common space for the people. And they're looking for it to become an art village where people can meet and greet, have coffee, lunch, dinner, to meet with their friends, and certain activities, and provide an economic development for the area. Now it sits right next to the other 2 components, which is the Cultural Performing Center and also the professional building. Those are the other 2 components. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to move off to the other sites, and we'll talk about those 2 sites a little bit more in detail and show you some photos and some graphics of exactly what the site could be. The whole intent of this redevelopment is to give the community something that will bolster their economic development, input, bring culture to the site, and also provide some human services that the community so well needs. So let's move off and go over to these other 2 areas, and we'll talk about that. Currently I'm standing right where the Cultural and Performing Arts Center will be. It'll back up to this lake, about 6 acres, that will be redeveloped. It'll be a 350-seat theater with about 2,000 to 3,000 square feet of office space and community use space. Also to support it will be a grand lawn that'll have an amphitheater on it that you can have outdoor events, music events, weddings, parties, or just a gathering space for people to meet their friends and walk their dogs and greet each other. To support all this with the big events and also with a performing hall, so will be a 250-car parking garage, about 2, maybe 3 levels high. It's going to be a great place where people will want to come and gather. It'll be a community meeting space, and it'll really help bring the economy back in the area. I'm standing now in the 3rd component area of the rezoned site, a total of 17 acres. In 2007, this site was purchased. It used to be a gas station, a machine shop, and a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that had been here since the 70s. The gas station had tanks in the ground that were leaking fuel. We cleaned up the site, took out the tanks, took out all the bad dirt, and remediated the area to where it is now ready for residential development. We were able to designate a brownfield area. And as a result of that, the $125,000 we put into remediation gave us it's tax credits that can be passed through to the next developer. So basically you see we have a great site, a great opportunity to turn a bunch of fallow land and turn it into something that the community really needs and really support everything everybody wants to do. This is Dave Jackson, Community Redevelopment Agency, Bayshore Gateway Triangle CRA, signing off for right now.